The alphabet of MRI is very short, but very important. M is for magnetic. When the patient is inside of the MRI machine, they're surrounded by electric coils. When the electric coils are turned on, it induces a magnetic field pointing towards the patient's head. What this does is flip the magnetic moments in the protons of the hydrogen atoms that make up the patient's body. Those magnetic moments will flip either up or down. But the net magnetic moment inside the patient's body is still with the field, or up. R is for resonance. In the MRI machine, after the hydrogen atoms have been either aligned against or with the magnetic field, the machine emits a radio frequency that is at the exact resonance of the hydrogen atoms. This gives them the exact amount of energy that they need to flip their magnetic moments from with the field to against the field. Going against the field needs a lot more energy. Think of it like walking on your hands instead of your feet. I is for imaging. When they turn off the radio frequency that initially flipped the atoms will flip back to their original state with the field, which, if you remember, is like walking on your feet. It's easy. So when they flip back, they emit the excess energy as another radio frequency. Receiver coils in the outside of the MRI machine pick up this frequency, and using it, they can tell the type of tissue that it comes from and where it is on the patient. When they add up all these frequencies, they create a complete three-dimensional image of the patient.
Now, the Fourier transform is very important in the MRI process. What this algorithm does is it takes the radio frequencies received from the hydrogen atoms, molecules, whatever you want to call them, and then it uses this transform to literally transform them into an image. Now, I don't know what any of this means, except for 2 pi. I know what that means, but that's it. So, obviously, the transform is not really important for your basic understanding of the MRI process. So if you look at this and you're just like, f of curly q, don't worry. It's not going to affect how you actually understand how an MRI works. This is just the little basic math, science behind it. There you go.
So, the way the MRI machine detects the radio frequencies is through a series of electric coils in the machine surrounding the patient. The way this happens is that an electric current flowing through a coil will induce a magnetic field inside the coil, and using this magnetic field they can detect where the radio frequencies are coming from to create the image. Here's an example of an electric current inducing a magnetic field. This is just a simple MP3 player, and I will coil the headphones, which have a current running through them, into what is called a solenoid, or a cylinder of thickly wrapped current. And here we have a compass. In your professional opinion, Dr. Dwyer, why are MRIs the best imaging choice for cancer detection?
Well, neither CT scans nor ultrasounds are as good as MRIs at differentiating between tissue types. This is a very key quality for an imaging system when you're trying to tell the difference between disease cells and healthy cells, and between recurring tumors and scarring.
So an MRI provides a lot of detail?
Oh, yes, and such great detail is extremely useful in initially detecting cancer, staging cancer, determining the rate of metastasis, and determining treatment effectiveness.
But is it safe? Many imaging treatments like X-rays and CT scans use ionizing radiation, which can make the cancer worse.
An MRI is very safe. It does not involve any exposure to ionizing radiation, and there has been no connection found between cancer and magnetic fields. It is the safest and most effective imaging procedure for cancer patients. As an aside, one of U of I's alumni is very closely connected with the MRI machine.
Paul Lauterbur in 2003 won the Nobel Prize for his discoveries in magnetic resonance imaging.
Yay, Paul!
Yay, Paul! Thanks for watching.